One mindset, sales, and marketing coach. Hi, my name is Eran Hafner, and I'm the founder of the State of Mind Academy. And today I want to show you something that will upgrade your sales game, your mindset, and your performance faster than anything you've ever seen. This is the Sales Mind Engine, American #1 AI sales trainer. And this is a tool built from over 20 years of experience in psychology, NLP, timeline therapy, hypnosis, being a mentalist, working in sales for 35 years, and behavioral influence, and of course, the magic of the unconscious mind. And if you're a salesperson, if you are managing a sales team, if you want more closes, if you want more confidence, if you want better mindset, then you're going to love this. And let's start with part one, the morning routine for sales team. How to start the day determines everything that happens after. So I want now to look at the bot here, okay? And this bot is being designed to help you through every phase of the day, of the lead, of your emotional state, with every little step. This tool does what I do with team in the morning, instantly, okay? So, for example, let's give it a prompt. Give my sales team a 60-second morning mindset activation, okay? And let's see what the bot is telling us, because it all starts with the morning after all. Team, close your eyes, recall a win, feel the power. Stack 3 moments like this. Hold the energy. Now imagine helping clients today. Confident, present, unstoppable. Open your eyes. Let's crush it. So if you repeat this every morning with your team, and you can get even more exercises, but it can really build you a strong team. Just follow what the trainer tell you to do. Okay? So let's continue with, say, boom, that's a morning meeting. Okay, let's give him a prompt. Boom, this is your morning meeting, your mental reset, your emotional upgrade done in seconds. Okay, let's see what he gives us. Wow, that's a beautiful answer. Diagnosis, you recognize the power of rapid state change, how to focus. Intentional reset can instantly elevate the team energy, mindset, and emotional readiness. You want your team to start every day with certainty, clarity, and drive. You see? So this can really help you to build a very strong team. Now, let's take it to part two. Okay, in part two, prospecting and first impression. So let's say break the ice. Okay, scripts that don't sound like sales script. So let's give him a prompt. Give me an icebreaker for entering a home for a kitchen remodeling estimate. Okay, and let's paste it over here and see what results we get. Hi there. Before we dive in, I want to make sure that you are comfortable. Is that okay if I walk through the space with you and ask a few questions? This will help to break the rapport, and it really gives you the line according to your niche. Doesn't matter what is your niche, product, or service. Let's go to part 3, discovery question that actually works. So let's type, give me 6 layers of discovery question for home improvement leads. Let's copy that and let's paste it here. And let's see what our AI trainer is telling us. This is a must tool for every salesman, for every sales team, for every company, for every business owner that wants to improve the way he closes clients and close deals. So here is, give me 6 layers of discovery question for home improvement leads. What inspired you to consider this project? What's your vision for the space? What's not working now? What's your timeline? What's your budget? What would make this a success for you? Look how deep are the questions. Okay, so you can really utilize that. Okay, now let's go to part 4, emotional driver and breakdown. Okay, the reason people actually buy, right? So let's type, help me to identify the emotional motivation behind the kitchen remodeling. Because if I will know the motivation, then it should be easier to close the deal, right? So help me to identify the emotional motivation behind the kitchen remodel. And here we get, the emotional motivation is often a desire for belonging or acceptance or self-worth, wanting the kitchen to feel new, welcoming, and true reflection of themselves. So let's even ask, how do I take my client deeper to create motivation to move forward today? And let's see what the answer. Use a pleasant, future focused voice. It feels amazing when it's done. Can you picture hosting friends here? What would that mean for you? This creates a positive motivation and urgency that come from inside and will make him want to buy from you instead of you selling them. And this bot is designed, this trainer is designed to always look for a win-win situation. Let's dive to another example, okay? Show me how to link emotion to this project. That's a very important one, because after all, the emotion are the drivers for the decisions. So you can say something like, imagine how good it will feel when it's done, hosting friends, feeling proud. It's the same like before, right? Because that's what drives the emotion. Let them imagine that vividly in their mind. Okay, now let's go for closing. Help in real time. The bot can literally jump into the close with you. So let's say, give me 3 natural, confident closing sentences for a $40,000 kitchen remodel. And let's see what he says. Do you like it so far? Do you see how it can help you? So here's the answer. Let's make your vision real. Ready to get started together? Imagine hosting your new kitchen. Shall we lock in your project today? You deserve this space. Want to move forward to make it happen? We create motivation through their imagination of the final product. And it's not the product, it's how they will enjoy the product, if you pay attention to the question that he leads you to ask. Okay, let's go to part 6, which is objection handling. Okay, which the real reason objection happened, and the client say, I need to think about it. What's really happening? Let's copy that and feed it to the bot, because this bot can really read human behavior and human respond by the word. So the more specific you're going to be with it, the better results it's going to give you. So when they say I need to think about it, thank them. Say it means that they see value. Ask what specific they want to think about it. Recap the value. Recap the value. If you don't understand what it means, you can just ask him, what does it means to recap the value? And you will see that recapping the value is going back to future pacing, which means telling them how they will enjoy the product, how it will elevate their life. Here, recapping the value means reminding them how great they will feel when the project is done, and restating the benefits and emotional outcome that you already discussed. You already have their keywords, so use their keywords. Now let's go to You can just ask about any objection, I want to think about it, it's too expensive, everything, and you will get different ideas how to really answer that in a way that will feel that you really care about them. Now, if you have a marketing team and you need to power them up, this bot isn't just for sale, it's for marketing strategies as well. So let's see, give it 3 angles of an ad targeting homeowner who wants a kitchen remodel. Let's copy that, let's reset the bot and start a new conversation with it. You know what, let's start a conversation, we'll do it later, because it's really fun. I tested it for so long. I've been working on this bot for so long, and it's yours to enjoy right now. So transform your kitchen into the heart of your home, modern, functional, and stunning. Increase your home value and wow your guests with a custom kitchen remodel. Upgrade your daily life. Enjoy cooking, gathering, and living in a beautiful new kitchen. Do you see how an ad like that can really generate more excitement and more phone calls in? Because people can really imagine themselves in the new kitchen instead of the hassle of financing and a mess of remodeling and all of that. You want them to imagine their life after the change. All right, let's go for another example. The team training and role play. So we can ask the bot and he will act as a trainer. So for example, test me. Pretend you are the customer with objection and I need to handle them. Let's copy that and paste it to the bot. And again, when you will have a meeting with your sales crew every day, 15 minutes, even over Zoom, just to go over and practice with the bot, that by itself will make a huge difference in the readiness of your team and in the way that your team communicate and in the way that your team handle their time management and in the way that your team is doing the morning routine and how motivated they are. So here's the answer of the bot. I ask him, test me, pretend you are the customer with the objection and I will need to handle them. So he says, outstanding, let's sharpen your objection handling muscle. I'll play the homeowner, you the remodel consultant. Here's the scenario. You just presented your kitchen remodel proposal. I'm interested, but I have a concern. Objection 1, I love the design, but honestly, it just feels too expensive. I'm not sure I can justify spending that much money on a kitchen. Now it's your move to handle this objection, and as if you are in a real call, when you replay, I'll give you my next objection or reaction. Want a hint for framework before you answer, or do you want to go straight in? So when they say more expensive, let's answer that and see what they say. So I would answer that, when somebody is telling me it's too expensive, then I would ask, sir, expensive compare to what? Compare to what? Are you willing to get less than for lower price, or is your feelings, is your pride and joy from the new kitchen are priceless? So that was my answer. Let's see how the bot correct me. So that's a great way that people in your team can, or individual, can play by themselves there and really build the muscles of handling objection, number one, and even before handling objection, not to get panic when you get objection, because objection is part of the sale. Okay? So here's an explanation about my answer. Wow. Excellent. Initiative. You are probably in the context reframing value. Let's break down the respond, elevate it to elite level. Diagnose you're instinctively trying to uncover the reference point, expensive compared to what, and testing their emotional attachment, pride and joy, priceless. This is strong, but it needs more empathy and structure to avoid sounding confronting. When a homeowner says too expensive, it's rarely about the number alone. It's about uncertainty, fear of overpaying, lack of certainty of the value, anxiety about making a mistake, comparing to a vague, cheaper option. That your job is to create emotional safety, clarify value, and guide them to see the investment in the pet. Look what a beautiful example. Link the remodel to the deep potato example. Let's upgrade your script. Absolutely, I hear you. Remodeling is a big investment, and it's smart to make sure that you feel right. When you say expensive, it's here. Is there a certain number you had in mind, or are you comparing that to something else you've seen? Let's ask, when you imagine your new kitchen, what would it mean for your daily life, your family, and the way you feel about your home? Sometimes the real value isn't just in the material, but it's in the memories, pride, and enjoyment. Look what a beautiful answer. So believe me, you need this team. It's like having me in your pocket 24/7. Okay? Now, if your team doesn't have this, they are behind. Sales is changing fast. The teams who wins are the ones who train daily, not once a month, not once a week, daily. And this bot gives you exactly that: the daily mindset, the real-time coaching, the discovery frameworks, the closing psychology, the objection mastery, the marketing strategy, script for every scenario, behavioral influence, NLP-based communication, confidence, clarity, certainty. And if you are a business owner, this tool will pay for itself in a single closed deal, even less than that. So if you don't use this bot, your competitors will. And they will close the deals that you should have closed. Because let's face it, you work on the same leads. So if you want access for yourself and for your team, click the link, schedule a discovery call, and let me show you how to integrate the SalesMind engine into your entire sales system. This is not just a software, it's a transformation engine.